Enjoy this angle while it lasts, because I don't know that I'll ever be able to accomplish this again. This is going to be a one-time deal. I've got stuff rearranged and contorted and leaning, and the whole thing could come falling down into a shambles at any moment. So it's pretty much a one-time deal, this overhead angle the way I've got it here. This is Aspern-Essling. We'll see how long we can go. I do need to get to the store before 2 for cat food. It is going on noon, right about nowish. So about hour and a half is what we'll go here. And maybe we'll continue on later this afternoon. I'll be trying to implement the custom solo thing on the GMT website for this, which essentially just consists of drawing 3 cards for each side and picking one and then discarding 2 along those lines. So we'll see how that goes. I'll try to remember all the rules this time. No guarantees. Austrians go first. Try and break down the units as we go rather than a kind of pre-game, pre-start breakdown. And again, as far as the angle goes, I'm fairly happy with it. It was way too much effort to set this angle up, camera angle that is. And that said, there's still some things that are off camera, nothing major, but a couple of things. So here we go. This is the Austrians' turn. They have probe right, probe left, and probe center. Lots of probing. Austrians must be fond of that. We could at least go over the victory conditions. Let's see, the 4 town hexes of Aspern, 3 town hexes in a church. Oh, that is a church. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and church. 3 town hexes of Essling. I guess that's over here. 1, 2, 3. The French starts with 4 victory banners. Really? Okay. I'm glad I read this. French starts with 4 victory banners. Let's give them 4. 1. Well, I don't have. Oh, criminy. Let's just do it like this. 1 victory banner. We'll use French victory banners for victory banners. 2. The box of Austrians that I need is actually being used to raise up the camera holder. 2, 3, 4. That's the kind of operation I'm running here. So 4 victory banners for the French to start, and Long Garden is a temporary victory banner for the Austrians with 2 banners when occupied at the start of the turn, which is this, the Long Garden. And the 2 side-by-side town hexes of Essling represent the granary. Okay. All right, we're ready. Enough of that nonsense. Let's probe. Let's go ahead and open up with a probe right. That's 2 units on the right. I don't know why these guys are so far down on the right. That doesn't make sense to me. And yet that's what it says. Right. It's weird. It's so weird. All right, let's move. Move these artillery up. Let's just do that on the left. So we can move 1 up onto the hill. And can he move in battle? I don't remember. Artillery. Foot artillery. Move. Range standing. Move range fire. Foot artillery, no. Being as he's foot artillery, so there's one, and then maybe we'll fire with these guys. These lines can fire, can they not? Range of 2. Let's go ahead and do that. Austrian line units are heavy, fat, thick things, so they get 5 dice just out of size alone. Yep. So 5 dice. Wow, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. We want 1s, 2s, and 5s. Out of 5 dice, we have a 1, and a 1, and a 1. Here's the opening salvo, 3 hits, and a flag, which can be ignored, but the hits cannot, obviously. So let's go ahead and take care of that. He's down to a 1 strength. That would be who? He. A 1 strength. Just tore a hole in that French unit. Discard the card. Randomly discard one of the remaining 2 in your hand. Draw 2 more cards. That is how the solo Magic Colors unofficial official system works. French turn. Our options include give him the Cold Steel, which is not playable at this point, so that's an out. Coordinated advance and assault center. Let's do a coordinated advance. That's 1 on the left, 2 in the center, 1 on the right. Mark them up. We'll fire with this cannon there. That's your left. 2 in the center. We'll fire with this one. And also 2 in the center. Fire with this one. So concentrating on artillery here and opening French round and 1 here. And see what we can do with that. All right, starting with the artillery on the left. We're going to have French foot artillery, which should be range, standing range, 2 to 3 blocks. What is the range? 1, 2, 3. It's 2 dice. That's not very good. 2 dice it is. I'll take it. Take what I can get. What do we want? We want 1s and 2s, and we got them. That's 2 hits. So they drop down to light is just 4 strength. Yeah, so there's 2 strength now. Moving to the center, we have essentially the same deal. 1, 2, 3, except we lose a die for firing uphill, which is annoying as hell. No, we don't. That would be infantry, but not us. So same exact deal. 1, 2, 3 dice. No, 2 dice. 1s, 2s, and 5s. We got a hit. So he drops from a 5 to a 4. Big fat, over-bloated Austrian line. Move that. You know what? 2 in the center. 1. Oh, there's the other center. Okay. Move that. 1, 2, 3. Again. 2 dice. 1s and 2s and 5s. We got a 5, which means they will retreat, but they cannot. So they lose a strength point. Drops them down to 4. 4 it is. And French right. 1, 2, 3. Exact same thing. 2 dice. And that's going to be nothing and a hit. So we've got hits, but minimal, very minimal. So that 5 drops to a 4. Soften them up, kind of like a French softening, tenderizing. Discard this, randomly discard 1 of the remaining 2. That is how you do it. Draw 2 more. 1, 2. Go back to the Austrians. And see what we got. Probe left, attack center, counterattack. Let's do counterattack. That allows them to do the same thing the French just did. 1 on the right, 2 in the center, 1 on the left. We'll fire with these chaps. Fire with these. Can we do that? No, let's fire with these chaps. 1 on the left, 2 in the center. Move him up. Is he in the center? Yes. Move him up. Move him up. No, hold on. Fire with him. And move this artillery up. So here we go. Move heavy artillery up. Donzi's there. What do you think? Yeah, that's fine. Let's fire with these guys. Where's my directory? I want to fire with these guys this way. That's 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1s, 2s, and 5s. We have 2 hits, so they are now a 2 strength unit. That way. Then we'll move these fellers upwards and onwards. There. And fire with these guys. Counter battery fire? Yeah, let's do that. 2x range, foot artillery, standing fire. Oh, you're fine. Yeah. 3 dice. We're going to need 4s and 5s. Well, we got nothing on that. Back to the French. Back to ye old French. Discard that. Randomly discard 1 of the remaining 2. Draw 2 more. This is the, again, the solo method listed on the GMT site. The only issues I have with it is when you get cards that say you may move a number of units equal to the amount of cards in your hand. Well, we only have 3, and that wouldn't be accurate. So I guess you can go by what's recommended in the scenario, adjusted for anybody in square, and do it that way. Otherwise, it works pretty good. And then we have the French again, Salt Center. See, here we go. Order a number of units or leaders in the center equal to command. That is the number of cards held in your hand, including this card. Well, it's been truncated to 3 for the solo method, but typically we would have 6. So that's 6 units in the center. I think the cat is got a wire crossed. She always does this. 6 in the center. I don't know what her problem is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe she's excited because the game started. Let's see what we can do with this. Well, yeah. Center. He is not in the center. Move them. What do I want to do? 6. 1, 2, 3. 4. Bring around 5. Bring them up. Not pretty, but something that needs to happen. Light can move 2 and not battle. 1 in battle or 2 and not battle? What's 2 and not battle? So what does that mean? That means it'll put them here. And they're done. That's what that means. Foot artillery. 1, 2, 3, 2 dice. Continuing to try to soften up 1s, 2s, and 5s. We got nothing. Cuirassiers moving up to the east side. 1 or 1 to 2 and battle. Well, 2. If you move on a hill, what does movement affect? Cavalry movement affects none. Okay, good. 1, 2. 1, 2. It's going to be Austrian cuirassiers versus French here in a second. At least that's the idea. Leader will move with. He's done. Line unit will move up. He moves 1 only. Okay. Put him here. Into that. And 2 units here. 1, 2, 3. More artillery fire. 2 dice. What do we need? Infantry. We got nothing. Cavalry. Nothing doing there. This line unit would like to move closer. Come closer. There we go. Alright, is that it? I believe that's it. Just got a card. And we'll give it a 2. Draw 2 more. Go back to Austrians. Looks like we're doing some center stuff. Attack center. Means we can activate 3 in the center. We've got 2 artillery that moved up now. However, 1 is not in the center. So that one is. Here's our cavalry charge to center. 3. All right, let's start with that infantry unit. 4 strength, 4 dice. 1s, 2s, and 5s. That's 2 hits. He's gone. First French unit casualty is a line unit destroyed by said Austrians. Back on the shelf. Put Edwina back on the shelf. All right, and then what else? Let's do the cavalry charge last. Foot artillery, 2x distance, Austrian foot, standing range fire, range 2 hexes. That's 3 dice. We want 1s, 2s, and 5s. We get 2 hits. 4 strength to a 2 strength. He's done. And finally, our cuirassier charge. Let's go. 1. Let's put him right here. Facing off. Huh? Yeah. Pretty sweet looking. Again, Crossier versus Crossier, Austrians first. They have moving ring. What are you talking about? Okay. 5 dice, really? This is what you're telling me. Okay, 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want 3s, 5s, 6s. We have, wow, essentially 4 hits. They just decimated the French cuirassiers. They can't ignore hits. I mean, they might be able to ignore. Let me verify. But yeah, they can ignore 1 flag, but that's it. They're done because they're only 4 strength to begin with, and they've got 4 hits. So Jesus Lord, can't battle back either because they've been ruined. Leader casualty check coming up. We need a 6 on that, do we not? Yes. We did not get it, so he will retreat to this unit. The French are already having a rough go of it. 2 units now lost. They will advance now. Because they advanced, they can attack again, can they not? Where's the rules? Let me read the rules. I believe they can attack again. Cavalry. Breakthrough, yeah, that's blah, blah, blah. Cavalry bonus attack. After a successful melee attack, cavalry unit that makes a breakthrough is eligible to battle in melee combat a second time. Bonus attack. Alright. Bonus attack and attacking cavalry. Okay. More cavalry. So here's our bonus attack for that attacking cavalry unit. Again, he will battle with 5 dice, which is a generous amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. Won't be. Yeah, it'll be about the same odds. So we want 3s, 5s. No, I'm sorry, 4s, 5s, and 6s. We have 1 flag. I've already given my personal opinion on artillery retreating. Essentially, it doesn't happen. They would just lose a stand. That's what would happen. So, and they don't form square, so we don't have to worry about that. So he'll drop from a 3 to a 2, and that's the end of that. I think that's the Austrian turn. So very successful cuirassier attack down the center, eliminating the unit, knocking out part of the artillery, and eliminated the unit over here. So the French are already in trouble early in the game. Let's back up to more. French. What do you have to answer? What are you going to answer with? What do you have to say for yourself? They have a coordinated advance, probe right flank, and a recon in force. Let's do the coordinated advance. What is that? 1 on the left, 1 on the right, 2 down the center. Let's fire with, no, he's only 1 strength. Let's fire with this. Barely in the arc of fire here. Actually, there's no arc of fire in Commands and Colors, but I try to be a little realistic. 1 on the left, so that's that. Unless I want to do it this way. Let's do it this way. There, firing at artillery. Potentially. 2 in the center. Let's see if we can fire at these cross and screw them up. We'd love to fire at them from this unit, but I got a damn hill in the way. We've got some light cavalry that might be able to come around and do something. So there's our 2 center. And then 1 on the right. Let's fire with these old beans. And we'll start with old beans. That is the line unit. Just 4 dice. -1 for firing uphill. Drops to 3 dice. What do we want? 1s, 2s, and 5s. We have 1 hit on this guy, so he drops from a 4 to a 3. He's just a light infantry unit, so he's not one of those overblown, fat, obese Austrian line units. And then this here would be 4, also drops to a 3 for being on a hill. And we want 4s and 5s. We got nothing. I'm having flashbacks at the last game with these French rolls. Light cavalry should be able to blow up 3 hexes right down the center, should they not? 1 to 3 and battle. Wow, that's just fine with me. Won't quite make it there, but I'll move the 3. 1, 2, 3. And an effort to head off the cuirass. I don't know about light versus cuirassiers, but we shall see. And he is now done. And then see if this 2-strength artillery unit firing adjacent. That is foot artillery. How many blocks? 2 to 3 blocks. What does that mean? Okay, melee. Sabers to hit. We have 3 blocks. Foot artillery, that's 4 dice. Again, that seems awful generous. No, we have 2. But it's still 4 dice, and we want... I might be doing this wrong, but here we go. We move to the melee column because they're adjacent. We look at the foot artillery and the number of blocks. We've got 3. We have 2, but it says 4, so that's 4 dice. And it says sabers also hit. Well, why wouldn't they hit? Anyway, what we want is 3s, 5s, or 6s. Okay, cool. We have 2 hits. Knocks 2 of those out. But they get the battle back because it's melee. Cuirassiers with 1 block. The battle back with what? One die, right? Nope, 2 dice. You'd be wrong, sir. 2 dice. What do we want? When do we want it? 3s aren't going to do us any good. We did get a 6, though. So this 2-strength artillery unit is now a 1-strength artillery unit. Battle of attrition here. On that one, I think that is it. No, we have 1 here still. Fresh line unit, 4 dice, drops down to 3 dice, firing uphill at artillery. We want 4s and 5s. We get a 5. A 5. That's just... I will allow them to retreat under fire. I would not allow them to do so if we were adjacent. So they just retreat. And that's the French turn. Now we go back to Austrians. Another stinking counterattack charge, which means they can do the same thing. This is just... I need a professional card shuffler. I think that's half my problem. All right, let's bring these guys over. That's ridiculous, just sitting there. Oh, our first shot of the game. Drink a shot of your choice. I've knocked over a tree. Grab your bottle of Fireball and let it rip. One, and then two. Let's get these guys out of here. Oh, the Prussians should have, I'm sorry, the Austrians should have 2 victory banners now. We'll use these as victory banners, 2 here. And what is the number needed? 16, for God's sakes. 2 down the center. Fire with these guys. And then 1 on the left, 1 on the right. We already said we would do that. And then 1 on the right. Let's fire with this heavy artillery. Counter battery fire here. And we'll start there. Austrian heavy or horse artillery. I'm sorry, I keep calling it heavy. Horse artillery at 2 hex range. Standing ranged fire. 3 blocks. Range 2. That's 3 dice. Grab 3 dice. We want 4s or 5s. Good luck with that. Well, they do get a 4. So there's a hit. And they drop from a 3 to a 2. Austrians with much superior rolls already. Similar to the Prussians last game with their superior rolls. We want to pull them back across 2 hexes. Is that what they move? Yeah, let's pull them back. Otherwise, they're just an easy victory banner for the French. Less easy now. Okay. Fire here. That's 4 dice. With 1s and 2s and 5s. What do we get? No hits, no flags. There's the Austrians' first bad roll. They flubbed everything on that roll. I don't know what flubbed means, but. And then these guys are just going to move. So light infantry. 1 in battle or 2 in not battle. Let's do this 1 in battle. And they will fire at what, half? Moving range fire, light infantry. Number blocks 4. Yeah, 3 dice. They lose a die, but just 1. Huh. Interesting. 3 dice. Let's do 1s, 2s, and 5s. Did get a hit on this light infantry unit. They'll drop from a 4 to a 3. That's the Austrian turn. Yes, yes. Back to the French. Let's see. Back to the French. We have no coordinated advance this time. We've only done 6 of them. All right, recon and force. Let's do that. 1, 1, 1. So 1 left, 1 center, 1 right. We will fire back with these fellers. Light versus light. There we go. Mark him. And let's do something bold here with this light cavalry unit and knock that remaining crosshair out for a victory point. I'm not saying it'll work, but I'm going to try. Let's bring this light up. Light can go 1 in battle or 2 in not battle. Let's bring him up 2. Put him right here. I wasn't so particular this would go faster. All right, there's that. Let's wait on the center. Let's go here. So 3 dice. Light, French light versus Austrian light. 1s, 2s, and 5s. Cool. We got a hit. Drops him from a 4 to a 3. And a flag. So yeah, they just dropped back 1 hex. Okay. And now center, we want to bring him all the way 1, 2 to attack that Karas. Yes. Make sure it's a legal move. Yeah, they can go up to 3 in battle. So he's going to be. Is he 3 or 4? He's 4. 4 dice. We want 3s and 5s and 6s. Come on, cool. We got a 6. He's gone. Finished off the Austrian Cuirassiers. That's a victory banner. Wrap it up. I'll take it. He has to take ground. Do they want to be impetuous and keep going? Nah. Well, I mean, we might as well, though, right? We might as well. We're there. So they will form square. I mean, why waste an action? So how does that work? I think the Austrians will battle with 1 die. Let me just see about squares. And there we go. Battle first with 1 die. Okay, roll your 1 die. You want 3s, 5s, or 6s. You're going to get nothing. And then I think after that, well, yeah, it's 1 die also. So it's just 1 and 1. Oh, we got a hit. Elite light cavalry gets a hit. Drops the fat 5 strength to a 4. Those big, beefy Austrian line units. 5 unit strength, 5 blocks technically. I think that's it, yes? Yeah, okay. Back to the Austrians. Three up the center, 1 up the right, or 2 up the right. Let's focus on the right for a bit. We'll bring these guys up. And no, we won't. We'll fire with these guys. Or we won't. I don't know yet. What we really need to do is Let's move these guys here. We'll move these guys up and this artillery up. That's what we'll do. Okay, so that's your 2 on the right. So 1. What is this? Crappy militia. Oh my god. Okay, and then foot artillery move up to the hill. I don't know why they were started out. The scenario demanded they start out. Almost all, in fact, all the Austrian artillery was behind hills. So they have to spin an extra action to move up to the hill before they can fire. I'm sure it's intentional. But they can't fire over the heads of these guys, so they're prepped and ready for the next round. 1, 2, French, 3. What does the French have? 2 up the center, 2 up the center, 2 up the left. Let's do 2 up the left. We'll move these guys into the woods for cover our left flank. We'll move one of the line units up because we just need to do that. And if we do that, do we still get to fire? We'll check. We should still be able to fire. Light infantry, forest. May still battle when moved into forest. Okay, well that answers that. They did move, so light infantry, moving range, fire, 3 strength is still 3. Not bad at all. So 3 dice. 1s, 2s, 5s, and 6s. We got a hit. 3 is now a 2. He's half strength. And then we go to moving these guys up 1 hex. 1 stinky, measly, wasted time hex. I should get force march these guys. I think there is a card for that. All right, now back to Austrians. 1, 2, Austrians. 3 up the center. 3 up the left. Or, I like this. Let's do 5. Because assault center, so 5 would be the amount of cards we would have. So 5 down the center, 3, 4, 5. Fire with this, obviously, but we can't because he's not in the center. We'll move him up, that's 1. Fire with him, that's 2. Counter charge with him, that's 3. That should be fun. Fire with him makes 4. Move this militia infantry up makes 5. All right. So move foot again behind a hill. I don't understand. You're not fooling anybody hiding. So he's done. Fire with him. That's 4 dice. 1s, 2s, 5s, and 6s. I'm sorry, 1s, 2s, and 5s. Well, we got 2 flags, so can we ignore flags as light infantry? Light infantry may ignore nothing. So we go back 2. We'll go here. If we had a leader, we could ignore 1, but we don't. Austrians making a strong case for their willingness to take this fight seriously. Yeah, Lancers, okay. Here we go, another cavalry clash. We got the Lancers attacking our French light cavalry. Let's see what happens here. That is Austrian Lancers? Yes, Austrian Lancers. White Lancers. Four dice. Alright, 4 dice it is. We need 3s, 5s, and 6s. We got a 3 and a 5, so that's a hit and a flag. We cannot battle back. What is that? 4 strength, light cavalry. Yeah, so they're 3 strength. They retreat 1 hex. This ain't over yet, because if you remember, you'll see what's going to happen. Over here. He's now 3 strength. He moves here, and he can bonus attack. So that's what he'll do. Again, 4 dice. 3s, 5s, and 6s. Another hit. Another retreat. So he is now half strength. He'll retreat to the center of the board. This little monument here that means nothing in the game. It's just have it to represent the center hex of the board. Why? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. He'll take ground again, but then he's done. And since the French retreated, they can't battle back. So there's that. Alright, and yeah, these two. We'll move him up. I don't think he can fire after moving. That would have been a shot, but the tree is anchored down by the hill hex. Alright, militia. We just lost a leader. Hill hex. We got a man down here. Knocked the leader off the table and he came off his base, so I'll have to fix that. Can militia? I don't think they can do anything. 1, they can. 1 in battle. Alright, moving range fire. 4 strength, yes. That's 2 dice. Who are they firing at, for God's sakes? Or can they? No, they had nobody in range. So scratch that. That said, why do I have them marked there? I don't have anybody in range either. Let's move this other foot up, and that will be the end of the Austrian turn. 1, 2, 3. There. Then it goes back to the French. What do the French have? 3 up the center, 2 up the center, or 2 up the center. Let's get rid of one of these 2 up the centers. And bring stuff up. We'll move up the old guard and young guard. Start moving them forward. Young guard, for some reason, can move more than the old guard. I don't know why. I'll put them here. And old guard 1. So there's our 2 up the center. Again, the roads have no bearing in play. It's just for look-sees. Back to the Austrians. As does, well, you can't see it on, it's off camera now, so. Austrians, what do they have? They have attack center, force march, issue an order. Here we go. But before I do that, and there's nobody watching anyway, I'm going to grab some glue for that guy that came off. grabbing some glue. What you gonna do? You popped right off of there. Who told you could do that? You were encouraged, weren't you? Guess what? You're going right back home. Mr. Prussian stunt double Austrian leader. What did I say? Force march. All right. Issued an order to all infantry units in one section. Light, Grenadier, Guard, and infantry units with an attached leader may move up to 2 hexes in battle. Other units may hold, move 1 hex in battle, or may move 2 hexes in not battle. We want to do, I think we want to do the left. So let's mark it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus. Well, I have to mark these so I can keep track of who did what. Or I'll forget and move somebody twice or not move somebody. These guys. These guys. These guys. These guys. And yes, these guys. That is a lot of stuff that's going to be moving your way. So, other units may hold. We 1 hex in battle. Or move 2 hexes in not battle. Can they just battle? Do they have to move? Got a force march card here. Do we have to move? Can we just battle? Well, not moving would be counterintuitive to something that says force march. So why don't we move him up here? Even though he's half strength, he's feeling pretty confident. There's a light unit there, and he can still battle, right? Did I just read that? Yeah, he can still battle. So he's going to battle with... This is going to take a second. This maneuver here, light infantry. Moving ranged fire. 2 blocks. That's 2 dice, so let's roll 2 dice on him. Nope, it's not 2 dice. We're firing into a forest. 1 die. This here's what's going on. 1 die. Did we get anything? We did not. He's done. Next. We'll move these fellas. What are these? This is reserve infantry. Useless bunch of fellas, but we'll see what they can do. Well, they can't move and fire. Can they? They're not even on a stupid sheet. This is, yeah. No, Grinzers, I'm sorry. Everybody calm down. 1 in battle or 2 in not battle. Well, he moved 1. So, and he's full strength. That's 3 dice. It's bad enough. 2 dice. Forest. We get a flag. And, well, I guess they're going to retreat. Oh, they have to, here's something else. They have to conduct melee because they're adjacent, which I don't agree with, but that's the rules. We'll stick to the rules. So what just happened? What happened was they were forced to retreat. They cannot battle back because they retreated. And you guys hear these fighter jets flying overhead? Can you hear that on the... This is every day. I don't know what they're doing. So there's that. They can't battle. Okay. Let's go here. Same deal here. He'll move up, but that'll be melee. And that is Grinzers and melee. It's also... Oh, really? You don't say. No, that's Grenadier. Grinzer, 4 dice. No saber hits. Okay. 4 dice, no sabers, no 6s. Additionally, we're going to lose a die because of what they're attacking into. So what do we want? We want 1s, 2s, and 5s, I guess. 1s, 2s, and 5s it is. We got 1 hit. That allows this French unit to battle back. 4 strength, now 3 strength. I need this back here. This pains me. There we go. Unit designation behind the unit, French unit. Okay. Battling back. He is 3 strength, so it's just 3, is it not? Line infantry, yes. Melee, full strength, no. Against other infantry, he is full strength? No, he's 3. So it's 4 dice. Cool. Against infantry, I guess in melee, the French are pretty tough. 4 dice it is. 1s, 2s, 5s, and 6s. We have a flag and a hit. No, we have 2 hits, so there's a 1 and a 6. That's 2 hits and a flag. Not bad, not bad. So he goes back 1. And he is now half strength. He's done. These guys are going to move up. This is militia. And they're good for 1 and battling. So if I put them here, I don't want to put them there, though. We'll put them right here. Tree could potentially fall. Not gonna. Sorry, no shot for you. Why does this have to be so difficult? What? Who said? Where's it written? For God's sakes. Right here, okay? Capiche? You have to listen. He's done. Told you this would take a while. This is an Austrian forced march that's occurring right now. That's what's happening. He'll go here and attack this line unit. Full strength, 4 dice, no saber hits. Fine. Oh, and so 4 dice minus 1, no saber hits, so it's 1s, 2s, and 5s. We get 3 hits. Can you even believe that? They were 1 strength as it is. So another French casualty. Austrians pick up a victory banner. I don't believe it. We need to roll a casualty check for the leader, who is, I saw the 6 pop up and then it hopped to a 5. So he can retreat to, let's put him here. They will take ground. And now they own the majority of that town hex, so that's a victory banner of some sort. I'll have to suss that out. Suss that out. Back on the shelf. Your little blue velveteen rabbits. Tell you, the only velveteen rabbit syndrome that I've really can speak of is this 28 mils I painted up, and I guess all the cardboard on the shelves. They take ground, do they not? They do. French can't battle back because they were eliminated. That's how it goes. It's in the rules, you can check. Victory banner for taking. Is it one victory banner or two? Let's check. That is Aspern. The 4 town hexes of Aspern. So we don't occupy the majority yet. So that is not a victory banner. What else do we have? We have a line unit that can move 1 and I believe fire at the artillery unit there. Let's do that. Right there, and that's a fat line unit, so 5 dice, but he did move, so drops to moving ranged fire. What? 5 dice. Wow, it drops to 2. Jeez. 2 dice. And, alright. 2 dice. 4s and 4s and 5s. We got nothing. He is done. I don't know why. Yeah, I do. Line unit moves up. I don't believe he will have anyone in range. No, he won't. So that's all he'll be able to do there. Give me this before I scream. Into the forest. Who else? Another line unit. Let's move him up. Let's put him right here. I'm not even sure if this was worth my time moving him. But that's what we're doing. Let's change his angle for aesthetic enhancement. There we go. Well, it's this line unit. Move up 1. Put him right here. Line unit. Move up 1. It's probably a stupid move as well. In fact, it is a stupid move. Grinzers. What do they move? 1, 2, 8. 1 in battle or 2 in not battle? Let's do 1 in battle. How about that? Grinzers. Let's battle against that artillery unit. Moving ranged fire. Grinzer infantry with a strength of 4 is 3 dice. Yeah, 3 dice. 4s and 5s. We get nothing. That's fine with me. And finally, a light unit. This should be able to move 2. 2 in not battle or 1 in battle? Let's move 1 in battle. This guy is half strength. So what is that? 1 die. Light. Nope, it's still 2. How is it still 2? Moving range fire, light infantry. Okay, 2 it is. 2 dice. 4s and 5s. We get nothing. Finally, for this long, arduous command that just took place, this line unit will move up 1. This, again, obese Austrian line unit with 5 blocks. Jesus, all right. I think these guys can come out of square now. Discard card. Randomly discard one of the remaining 2. Draw 2 more. Go to the French. Go to the French. Check the music. Check the time. It's 1 o'clock. We'll go a little while longer here. I need musical accompaniment. So we'll go with this Old Faithful. After these words, important messages from our sponsors. Bye. So French have an edge on victory banners, but I think that's just because of the territory they occupy. The actual unit casualties that have been inflicted favor the Austrians, so good on them. French have 3 up the center, 3 up the right, or 1 up the left. Let's commence center activities, namely, well, let's mark them. We're going to see what happens with another cavalry clash. Excuse me. Continue to move folks upwards, these guys. And these guys, let's do that first. So we'll move the line up. Nobody in range, so he's done. Leader hops along with him. Then we have Old Guard 1, if it was young. They could move further because they're younger. Old Grognards. There we go. And then this cavalry clash here. We only have 2 dice, but we're going to make the most of it. We gain bonuses. French light cavalry. No. And it's just 2 dice. Let's see what we can do here. 3s, 5s, and 6s. We got a 3. So we put 1 hit on them. They will battle back. What is their strength? 4, so it drops to 3. And it's just 3 dice. Okay, 3 dice. Same deal. 3s, 5s, and 6s. We got hit. And that's it. So 1 hit on them. They're now 1 strength, and that battle will continue at another time. Okay. Done. She's there. One of these 2. Draw 2 more, and back to. Welcome back, Austrians. We got some center, some right, and some center. Well, let's continue with the center. You know what we're going to do here? That's 1. We'll move him up. That's 2. Excuse me. Move him up. Is that center? No. Cannot do that. You're incorrect, sir. We'll fire with these guys up. All right, that's our. No, we can't do that either. Let's move this line in up. All right. So move them up. It's no wonder guys love pins. Get started today at fourhands.com. Finished. Three on 3, that's 3 dice still. Is it not? Yes. Yes, 3 dice. What did we need? We needed a 6, we got it. We needed a 3, we got it. Well, guys, this French light cavalry unit is gone. It's another French casualty, and I just knocked everything off of the stinking table. Back on the shelf. Yes, they can advance. In case you were wondering. I'll miss that light cavalry, French light cavalry unit. Oh, the memories. Okay. That leaves the other 1, 2. Should have been 3. Where's the other one? Oh, I moved him. Which is just the same thing here. A move up. That line unit. Can we move 1? Back to the French. What do the French have? Attack right, leadership, and cavalry charge. What's this here, cavalry? Issuing order to 4 or fewer cavalry. Yeah, I can't do anything really with that. What else could I do? Leadership, issuing order to all leaders. So how many would that be? Commissioning order to any leader attached to a unit. So that would be 1, 2 units that could activate, 3, 4, 5. I'll take that. That's not bad. I can work with that. So this guy will be going as well. This guy 2, 3, 4, and this 5. All right. Line unit moving up. Sorry about the frog in the throat. Nothing in range, so he's done. Line unit firing at impetuous Austrian Lancers. That's going to be 4 dice. So we want 3s and 5s. We got a 3. That was it. So they drop to half strength from a 3 to a 2. Take that away. Move this line a unit up, and I think they should be able to fire. Should they not? They should. Damn it. Here's your second shot of the game. Tree fell over. Let me check that. This is regular French line. Yeah, they can battle. So what would they battle with? Full strength, yes. 2. 2 dice. 3s and 5s. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa, we got another 3. They're now down to 1 strength. Nicely done. And then what else? These guys? These guys firing at these guys. Gonna be 4 dice. Straight up. 1s, 2s, and 5s. Well, there's 2 5s. So, can they ignore nothing? So they retreat 2 X's. 1, 2. All the way back where they came from. And that's the French turn. Discard that, draw 2 new ones. 1, 2. It is the Austrian turn. We're going to check time again. 8. We'll do this Austrian turn and then call it. I have to go get cat food, eat. And then let's plan on, whoever's interested, let's plan on 1, 2, let's plan on 3 o'clock. We'll meet back here at 3 and bang some more of this out because I can't psychologically, it's going to make me a nervous wreck to leave this setup the way it is, the way I have the camera going. If you could see, the computer's all screwed up. Everything, it's a mess. In order to get more cord, I had to raise the computer up. It's all just, it looks ridiculous. But the camera angle is worth it. It looks cool. I didn't move them, obviously. See, I would have forgot. I marked them. They'll just fire. And they will fire with 5 dice. Wow, okay. French lights throwing 5 dice at some stinky militia. Drops to 4 though, because they're in a town. 1s, 2s, and 5s. For all that trouble, we got 1 hit. So what is he, a 3 then? Here's the final Austrian turn for this round, and then, would I say 3 o'clock? Legrand, issue an order to 4 or fewer units or leaders, or units or leaders may make a strategic move up to 4 hexes. Well, let's just go ahead and do that. To 4 or fewer units or leaders may move up to 4 hexes, may not battle. All right, that's decent. I can work with that. Four or fewer units. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's pull them forward. Units or infantry? Why do I have to complicate this? Units. We can wrap him around pretty good. And yeah, these guys for sure. These are grenadiers hanging out back here doing nothing. 1, 2, 3. Let's start there. Grenadiers moving up and support. Okay. And there are still a couple of things I keep forgetting with these rules. Support being one. 1, 2. Let's move these guys up. 1. What's the hill thing, movement wise? Movement effects, none. Okay, great. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a long march for that line unit there. But it really works out nicely for the Austrians. And that leaves finally this unit here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's put them right there. 1, 2, 3. So I've been going to this Mexican place and I've been drinking. I've only recently discovered horchata. Oh my God, it's such a good drink. It's like a sweet rice milk drink. I just keep thinking about it. All right, I think that's it for this round. That leaves the French turn. And they'll be doing a flank attack when we come back at 3 o'clock. All right, guys, I'm going to cut you loose. 3 o'clock, meet back here. I hear music from BBC's War and Peace. Yes, my favorite show, and I love the soundtrack. Oh, yeah, go watch Hamtag. That's much more interesting. Seriously, listening while I paint some epic French. I appreciate you listening, Bruce. All right, guys, meet back here at 3. Over and out.